So this is the first. These are the only two things I'm gonna be looking at. How your crosshair placement is when we're holding an angle or when we're moving up. Gunfight hygiene. How are we getting there before the fight, and then what happens when the fight happens. It's one of the things we're gonna focus on. At least I hope I can concentrate on that. It's like here, for instance, even though you aren't fighting this angle, you're just going. And if you catch yourself, you're in between both of these at the same time. So if you want to clear one first, you want to clear this one tight here first, and then start working down here. Crosshair, it's alright, it's not bad. You can move it, which is good, but yeah, when you're pushing, what I think is you always want to you want to stay as tight to this wall as you can when you're moving. When you're holding is when you want to just hold off the wall. Fine, shoddy. You'd probably lose that anyway. I would usually clear. I would clear left first. That's the deepest angle they have. You can kind of tell if you get in this corner if they're here or not. But if they're over here and you just kind of walk out, that happens.
Enemy attackers.
Blue pistol. Got a Spectre. We should be this far back. Wall's dropping this time. That's 2 seconds. Here again, you're caught between this angle and this angle. So if you, I'm sure you can see, you just watch it back yourself, but if he peeks any like he does, you're just dead. Even if you have this. Boom. Surprise. Now, if you had this close to here, you'd be able to just micro flick. Here, you have to flick. And he gets jump on you because he's swinging you, his crosshairs closer to you. Like I think you kill him if you're ready for it. Like, but here, if we're clearing this, boom, clear that. I'm gonna come down here, and then it's this. It's if you want to hold tight so you can catch him. So like he'll peek. He just walked out, so boom, he would not be ready for you right here, right? But if you're gonna be here, you gotta hold. Crosshair has to be on that wall, because odds are, like on defense, you're either just swinging this and then he's not ready for you here, or you're just holding for people to push. So if he's sitting still and your crosshair is here and you're like turning, he's already here. Like that's already him. You're holding here, he sees you, you have to flick. And if he moves, you have to flick and then adjust back. So if you're pushing, I'd always hold the corner of the wall, like hold the, or if you want, like if you're going through it, this is what I'd practice. Like I'm looking into the wall, but I'm looking here. I'm looking at the wall, but I'm looking through it. Same for this, right? Boom. But as you're walking down, until you get to that, I'd hold this. Until you get to the angle you want to peek like this, hold the wall, just in case they're here and not in there. If they're in that off angle, you're just like slowly walking down. If you're walking down like this, boom. Just hold that wall. I don't know if your mic's not picking up, but you're just kind of on autopilot. Just kind of cruising, you're seeing where they're going. You gotta create just something you want to do. Like if you want to peek this, just know like you want to peek it. Like if you're coming here, no, I want to hold this. I want to peek back platform or close this to back plat to this, right? Because the first things you're gonna see when you come out here is this to this to this. It's never to this, because then if you just try to swing this first and there any part on this side, you're just caught off guard. So just have a plan on how you want to peek first. Not, I like it. I like how you look through the wall. Obviously, a little overswing here, but now you're exposed here, right? Take your time. You can still do this fast.
Come back.
Ready to fight?
Bad luck.
Good. Again, since we're focused on crosshair placement, you know he's here. This is maybe chest high. Now your head. Actually, you see your back to chest, and you're on it. He's not gonna peek out through the box. So here's where you're holding. It's the thing about like what I said in the notes, holding versus pushing. So if I go over here, since I know he's here, instead of like looking at this, because you know he's there, hold out here. If you see my crosshair placement, I'm lined up here. It's just, you'll get used to it, but like, just feel it. This feels like it's a little too low. It probably is. I'd rather you be too high and learn to like figure out how to go lower than to start lower and figure out how to go high. It's so much easier to flick down than it is to flick up. But so I'm here, I'm holding off, like probably about a head width apart. That, look where's that? So if you were here, this is about where you're standing, right? Give or take, yeah. He walks out into my crosshair. You can see the mouse. He'll walk out into it. Boom. He would have. And so now you gotta flick the catch up. Only 4 shots. It's not bad. Everything was good. Like you had the right idea. Crosshair was just on the box instead of where he's gonna be. It was you were trying to see through it.
I don't have it.
So we got 3 people up, 3v3 right here. They have ice, so they don't. I'm fine with holding this. Okay. This part. So we set it up fine, right? That fight I think was set up fine. But how are we fighting once it happens?
I don't have it, I'm sorry.
You're first, you see him here. And you even step. I like the side step.
Can you smoke? Can you smoke that?
I don't have
You
it.
even sidestep it. But you immediately, you're down. Look, your crosshair's down at his ankles. You immediately just start spraying. Where's my balance? It's like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with holding it here. And it's like, even if you see him, you can sidestep back this way, right? You can keep going. Or you can counter it and go this way. But don't just immediately, like, once you step, take your time. He's gonna panic. I bet you he panic. Look, he stops. He just completely stops. So if you sidestep one more time, even 2 steps, I don't care how many steps it is, that's part of the gunfight hygiene. Alright? Setting up the fight, getting in a position where we can get in a fight, and then once the fight happens, what are we doing? Are we spraying? Are we crouching? Immediately? Can't spell. Are we sidestepping to reset? Things like that. Like, I like the fight we got into, situation we got into. Just mechanically, it was messed up. That's it.
Off.
Well, maybe just since you're alive. Pistol. See right here? I wouldn't even try to be quiet. You're on a pistol. Anytime you're at a disadvantage, try to do something crazy. Use a TP to get up in here. Even sprint. I don't care. You have nothing to lose. Your life has no value this round. Still clear right. And I'll show you, like, you know, I'll go in there and clear. Like, even though you want to rush, you want to be a controlled rush. So if I'm still coming in here, I want to sit here and still want to come in here the right way and run through. Boom. I'm gonna go through here quiet now. Boom. 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 Just get in it the correct way. Try to think about all the angles you would play. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. See, once you do that, I would, you know, at that point, that's what I focus on. Over here, there's an op there, which they might have. They have eco. I don't know who would do it, or even if they just have guns. You aren't even. You're not even ready for this either. No gun out, util out, peeking both sides. At least clear, like jump spot one. If you want to do that. If your whole goal is to go short, this would be my first thing. It's clear.
Decoy.
Then then I'm going out with it. But I'm like, I don't want to. Even if you want it, then send it straight.
Decoy.
See, like it's a whole boom. My peaks are different because I'm doing a whole step to the left, but I'm coming out right where I want to. So here, I know it's gonna approach somewhere right here. And let's say I peek here, and he happens to be here. I can still correct that. As long as you know where you're gonna peek. If you're doing this, like bending the corner, like holding W, and like going along the ridge, now you're fucked. You're just exposed. If you just, assume, always assume someone is everywhere. But don't be panicked about everything. Always assume they are where your crosshair is. Like if you just peek this one, you can just watch that. You're scared of him again. You want to overswing a shotgun. You want him to be like trying to flick to you. Crosshairs on the wall. Crosshairs on the ground.
120 ISO.
Crosshairs at the feet. You're on the ground here. You're
ISO
so.
120.
This is something that's easily fixable, as long like just with time. Easily fixable. It's almost like when you're ready for a fight. Nice stuff. High flash. Yeah.
It's you and me.
Nice. So let me see that. So like when you're ready for a fight, it's much better than when you're. See, look at that peak. Look at that peak. That's actually a really good peak. Apply this peak and how you swing him to every angle you turn, every wall, every corner you turn, because you're sidestepping. You're not W keying, and your head height. Granted, he moved, which is cool. You flick to him. What I'd advise until you're ready to shoot. Like when you flick, keep moving, keep sliding to the right, keep sliding. You tracked him, but you stopped and then tracked him. But it worked. I mean, the spray was good. You were chest level, so like that's fine spraying there. Same there too. If you watch that, you flick fine, but I keep moving, keep moving. When you're flicking and trying to track to him, keep sliding, because then your mouse will automatically correct on its own, especially if you're over swinging them.
Heaven. And flank, flank, main.
What can we do here?
One enemy remaining.
Whatever you're thinking in your head, just tell them. If they do help, they don't help, whatever. No. I had a feeling you were going to do this. 2 flashes, clone, alt. Never just come out of this smoke. It works, but I promise you, anyone higher up is sitting here, like these smokes, and I know it's their smoke, which is terrible. This just, it worked. But if you're gonna go through a smoke, right? There's a chance someone's like I know it's in your head. There's a chance someone's on the other side. There's a chance someone's there. You might die. So what's the point of holding? Like, let's say there isn't, and you get the kill. They do that. But let's say there is, and you die. You had a perfect opportunity to throw one of these 3 pieces, which is what you need to be using to get a free kill anyway. But like instead of a 50-50, it's more like an 80-20 because you flashed. There. Granted, didn't hit. Cool. Maybe nitpicky. Decoy. Send it more to the right, so it hits that open space. You send it here, this block that sticks out further just blocks it because it popped right here. I like it though.
2 on the right side.
I'm mad at it. Maybe clone, but either way, you use the piece of util. It's fine. You use the flash to get out there. But your main thing is corners. Like you just peek 2 angles at the same time. You're not clearing one angle. You're not clearing a danger. Your crosshairs. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna expose yourself to the right. Boom. I'm killing you here 100% of the time. Vandal, op, whatever. You're shift walking. I would advise don't shift walk here. If they have anything, who cares? You can either run up here, jump spot, but you want to be fast, controlled but fast. Crosshair placement. If they peek you, you're nowhere near them. Head's down here at this line. Oh look, he is there. Because you shift walk, you allowed him to get over there, and now you're fighting. I don't think it's a good fight. You're 50 HP. No util. You get the kill, but I don't think it was a good fight.
Reloading.
Yeah, let's look crosshair. You want to be here. You want to be on this wall. This is the angle. He can't pop out of your crosshair on this side or this side. Right now, you're about knee level. Even when you're pulling out Uto, get in the habit of headshot, just in case you get out of a piece of Uto. Again, you're in between. Commit, right? If you want to clear here, hold your crosshair here, and assume you're not going to get peeked here. And if you do get peeked, cool. If you predict him here and you die here, fine. Right now, if he was in this corner, look at this. If he's in this corner, you're done.
Do you want to rotate? Sounds like they're...
He's there. You're dead. Crosshair's here. I know what you're probably doing, though. I can see it. Your eyes are here. Your eyes are clearing, but make this your eye. Let this be your eyes. Clear with your eye.
rotated.
When you're, alright, let's see what it is though. When you're unsure where something is, you're in between. You stay in between. Like you'll be here. When you're unsure, you're clearing with your eyes. Like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if he's there, but I hope he's not. Instead, just be like, he's here. And if he's not, cool. But if he was there, he's dead. All right, he's here. Nope. Okay, he's here. Okay, he's here. Nope. Up here, coming up here. He's here. Nope. Okay, he's here. Just give yourself 100% in your head. Tell yourself they're 100% there. Just tell yourself they're guaranteed there. Because I notice when you're like insecure about where they are, your brain starts panicking a little bit. Because like you're trying to figure out where they are instead of just assuming they're always ready to fight. Because you're ready to fight for defense, I'm sure. You're always ready to fight. But when you're clearing, you're like worried about multiple different things. There's only so many spots defenders can actually be. You gotta realize they're scared too. They don't want to give up sight. So then in all these crazy situations that your brain can't come up with.
Yeah, we're rotating. Rotating.
I'm seeing.
I'm actually cool with, if you were to do this, go short and walk up behind them. But here I wouldn't be walking. I wouldn't be running. Who's gonna hear you? Your team already sprinted. Now I guess since you're so late, you could go here. Continue the chain, right? Your team's already here. They don't need you here. No. This is open. This is open. This is open. Fill the holes.
You will not kill my allies.
Okay. You want to fight so bad, I get it. Trust me. But you know they're coming. You know they're coming. You hear her footsteps. She's loud. She's a fucking ogre. Bigfoot, whatever you want to say. Turn this corner. You're in an offense. No way she expects you. Turn this corner. She here? Boom, dead. Just hold it. Just hold off of this wall. Since you're holding, right? Goes back to this. Since you're holding the angle. Okay. I'll do this. Hold about a shoulder width apart. Like from the wall. Hold like shoulder. I'll just say like a body away from the wall. And when you're pushing an angle, have a crosshair on the edge of the angle you're walking up to. It's like a body, a head. So it gives you enough space. Gives you enough space where you're. So if you're holding like, it'd be like here. If you back up to this wall, because you want to be further away from the wall, because it can let you see them faster. Further away from the angle, so you're close to this angle. You want to back up as far as you can, which is to this wall, and just hold here, about this far away, like an inch, like a real life inch away from the angle, because they're gonna walk. So they're gonna walk out, which means you have less time. You'll react a lot better. But you push it. If she's ready for you, you're dead.
One enemy
This I like.
remaining.
That's fine. That's a great one. Let's go to defense. I already see your offense. You do like the same peaks, same way. We already talked about. So that was offense. I think offense, yeah. Like your holding should be holding them. Like when you hear them, hold them. If they gotta come to you, don't peek them. If you gotta go to them, then you peek them and you use this method: crosshair on the edge, and then you pre-aim. When you're holding, don't get impatient because they gotta come to you. Hold off the angle, off the wall a little bit. Shoot them. That also ties in with setting up for the fight. And then once the fight happens, are you going from headshot head level, which you are, to dropping down to the chest because you immediately want to get the spray. The first 2 to 3 bullets, ever so slightly pull down. You don't have to pull down as far as you are. You pull down to like the neck, not the chest. I don't really see crouch spraying, so that's not really into it. I think you're sidestepping, but I think you stop sidestepping to aim. Use your sidestep as aim to reset. So your sidestep goes hand in hand with the aim, because it's less mouse movement you got to do if you're sidestepping, especially if you're counter. If they're going to the right of your screen and you step to the left, they're going to walk right into it. Yeah. So that was offense. Defense. So offense, like your peeking it wasn't that good.
See.
I think your
See,
gunfight's
see.
fine when you get into it, but I think you're so
See.
confused before you get into it. What happened here?
See,
How do
see,
you-
See.
That's confusing. That's actually confusing.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Because I don't have to play Valorant. Be involved in Valorant.
Hiding.
Yeah, you see, if you're gonna do that, like, I'm fine with that. That was confusing there.
Don't
Always be,
stop
the smoke's
fighting.
here. Just be
You
ready.
must keep going.
But it's confusing because then that smoke tells you that they're not coming garage. So I understand it. I'm not worried about that. You turn around. You committed.
Brimstone's just sparks.
You hold
We
my
just don't have a plan again. You're off the wall.
Hey,
You're jumping around. Just have a plan. It helps your peaks. If you have a plan and you commit to something before during the 20 seconds it is,
It's A.
everything afterwards will be so much better.
A login.
Same thing, right? If we're pushing right now, so imagine offense. You're pushing an angle. Pre-aim this first. So look at here first. You're just holding your crosshairs here. You can't kill anybody on the wall, right? They're here. You're dead. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking window, but you got to clear. It's steps till you get to window. You can't just like go to window. You got to go here to here to here. Always. You always got to clear close to the where you want to go. If you want to get to your destination, you got to take the route first. You can't just get on there to get to the exit.
Smoke say. Smoke say.
Crosshair, fix it here. You're moving, right? It's not so. Call of Duty, people use this a lot. You'll look in the middle, and your eyes will be here because you can react, and there's no movement error. So like you can do this, but in Valorant, since there's movement error, you want to commit. But since you're exposed to this, since you're coming to this side, ignore this, because you're unswinging this naturally by moving to your right. Come on. So have it here. You're already ready for him, but you're moving. That's 2. So I'm gonna count that as 0 for 2. I know you got to kill, but I'm gonna count that as 0 for 2 with second round Spectres.
Smoke say.
Crosshairs here.
A.
If you put your
it's A.
crosshair,
Smoke say.
Okay.
Smoke say.
so put it here because now you're swinging. So like you're becoming more exposed to everything here. So have your crosshair wherever you're moving. Have your crosshair towards the angle that you're exposed to. You should have had 2 there. Realistically, you were late to the fight, which made you panic a little bit. And like you had to correct your cross. You took maybe like 2 seconds away from yourself with your crosshair because you had to adjust it. You didn't automatically have it
On it.
to the angle you're going to. And I would never W key around, right? Always. That's what I do. So like W key, W key, W key. If I want to get to this angle, I gotta go left. I got a side key. You always swing. Swing key. These are your swing keys, A and D. So if I'm coming this way, I want to walk. I don't want to W around this. Because if he's here, he sees me right now. If they're at that door, they see me. They see me. So I'm gonna see something. How do I do this? So boom. They probably see me now. And like this is when I see them. This is when I notice them. But I'm already like, you can already see that big time. All of that. So when you get up to this W, but when you want to go to the next part to do your next thing, W key or A or D key. So you coming up here, I want to A or D key this. Clear this. I want to go up here, A or D key this, right? Well, obviously you want to D key. Window, D key. You never want to W out, and then once you're out, then you can W. Like I can walk up here. If I want to swing this, I gotta go this way. I want to get up here. I want to swing this. I gotta go this way. I can't. I don't want to W around W and diagonal peak. So if you want to hold W and D, that's what this is. You're exposing yourself before you can even see them. They see you though. I'm gonna get here. D key. Get up here. D key. Get up here. D key. Get up here. A key. So you can practice that and like go up to the edge of the corner and just be like, all right, A key. D key. You can just adjust. I don't care how wide it is. You do this. Someone's not expecting you to swing this wide. You can adjust. Fine. Adjust while swinging, and then stop. But you notice you're WAing and WDing around these.
Spike
these
down
entrances.
A.
I think you can run a little bit. Yeah. I think you can run here. Knife out. Run. Now watch. So like I just did on that wall. Good here. You ready for him? Crosshairs. It's too far, but I like it. It's off. But I think it's just too low. And you'll see what I mean. His head's gonna be like right here. Even higher. My point. Like, so low. That's hard though, because it's walking up elevation. So like I get it. Just I'd rather be higher than lower.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Sidestep, you can readjust. So your sidestep, you don't understand how powerful it is. If you sidestep when they're looking at you, and they're standing still, they're gonna die because they're smart. We're doing the same thing. This is autopilot. I think this. If you eliminate autopilot, like right now, you're just pushing him. If I'm on the offense, I'm targeting you because I'm finding out who's doing the same things that I'm trying to exploit it. You know, just pick different things. Just risk it. Risk it. You'll climb higher, learning what you can and can't do. All right. Smoke here. It looks like the same strategy. They're gonna, yeah. Smoking this off in their grass.
Spike down C.
I like this. This is perfect. This is perfect. I think it's a little too low. I would like kind of like right here, which is perfect. But you were calming. Okay, so when you know a fight's coming, I would not calm. When you know a fight is coming, don't calm until after it's done, because your brain like it's split processing power for a split second. And look what he did your peak. He's just W and he's WA peak. He's not swinging you. He's walking. Look, just shift walking. Look, let's see how early you see him. Where's it at? Where's it at? Let's go. Watch out. Grass, nice. See, I wouldn't really do that calm. But well, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is the crosshair placements and gunfight hygiene. But your calm messed up your gunfight hygiene right here. Look how early you see him. He can't even see you. You actually saw him a couple frames before this. I went 5 seconds. Look how early you see him. But you're holding your calm key. It's unlucky, but this is why, like, you know someone's coming. I wouldn't give that call right away since you're up numbers. Just wait. You know they're gonna push you because he smoked this. It's a pattern that they've already established they want to do. And look, this is what I mean by holding your crosshair off the wall, right? Look where he's at. Headshot. He walked into your aim for you, and then he just sprayed you, but your brain was split. Boom. I don't think he was better than you there. I really don't. Unlucky, but not unlucky at the same time. In that round, like, that could be the difference in you climbing rank or not. Like, that could lose the round in a way, but it didn't, because they went crazy. We're changing up here. And, like, yeah, get aggressive. You're on a duel list. Get aggressive some defense. I think you're too passive. Obviously, it's my first time doing this too, so I hope it gets better as well.
You smoke B, Clive.
Perfect. They want to give you a smoke. You gotta realize this is your smoke. ISO's here. They're they think they're safe, especially in your real. They think you're safe. You have 2 of these. You have ult.
You smoke B,
You should
Clive.
pop something. You should
Clive,
flash,
you smoke B.
fight, and then ult. You better not walk out of this with nothing. I hope you die. Yep, you deserve that. You gotta always flash. If you're gonna go out of a smoke, always use PC utility. Think about it. If he wants to drop a 300 cred smoke, you drop a 250 cred flash.
80 on 6.
When this, it should always line up with one of these two. If you ever have your gun out, crosshair needs to be on one of these two, a holding angle or a pushing angle. You're either holding off and you're looking at your crosshair, And if you're ever holding an angle, right? So if you're ever holding something, you need to be looking at your crosshair, and your crosshair needs to be in the correct spots. If you're here, your crosshair should not be here, and your eyes are scanning this. The only time your crosshair can be if you're here, if you're looking at the map, right? Crosshair, I'm not swinging, I'm not swung, so like I'm not in the open. I'm tucked, so I can look at my map. My crosshair can be here for all I care. It could be down. I'm looking at my map right now. But as soon as I'm ready, eyes are back on my crosshair. The crosshair needs to be back up. No more in between. We obviously take a lot of break. Focus on it. So crosshair placement. Side stepping with our aim. Do not stop and shoot till we're on the target. So let's say this is my target, and he scares me. Oh, now I can stop. But if he's here, like let's say this, if I'm sidestepping, now I can stop. I can't stop and then go to him. I want to stop now. Move, stop now.